And we're back. Time to solve whatever this last clan chief's problem is. Looks like we'll be heading off that way in any case. I'll just travel westward from here, why not? May as well see some more of the landscape off this way, because I don't think we completely have discovered everything off this way, but we'll see. Oh, there's a quest off this way, actually. Oh, hello there, bear. Ran out of stamina for that. How awkward. I don't think they carry gold anyway, so I'm not gonna bother.
Sorry, grandfather. My grandfather's cared. He wanted it out in the field. Open to the sky. He loved this land. Wish his helm had been recovered. Feels incomplete. Custom to place the arms and armor on a fallen warrior's cairn. Grandfather fell not far from here. Managed to retrieve his body, but saw an ogre with his helm. Want to go back for it, but it's a big ogre. In Morkel descent, not too far. Saw it on the big one with the most dung smeared on him. Might be the chief. Grandfather used to stamp his name on his armor. Should say Korgrak inside. Grandfather's helm! Took it from that ogre's hands, huh? So you returned the helm and slew the creature that took his life. Huh. You did Korgrak a great honor. Here, he'd want you to have this. Walk in Malakath's shadow. Here.
Yeah, so we got the item that we needed for that.
Proper care to see you off. And your death avenged by a true warrior. May your soul be forged into Malakath's blade.
So we actually had grabbed the item for that right off the bat. Like, we went through that cavern for the forge, the blood forge we found. It's actually kind of amusing, to be honest. Anyways, let's go ahead and take a look at our champion points. We actually have quite a bit here, it looks like. Go ahead, just throw that in there, why not? Go ahead, just throw those in there, why not? There we go. Just go ahead and throw 2 in there, why not? I could probably use 1 for each of these, really. And there we go. I actually see a way shrine off this way. So we'll go ahead and make our way over there. Exile's Barrow over that way. I don't think that's anywhere we need to go at the moment. I actually have all the way shrines besides one. Not quite sure where it would be. Probably up north, I imagine, perhaps, because there's quite a bit of area there that doesn't have any. Looks like down south where we have a full-on trail that way, so I'm not too worried about it. Let's go and find that love poem, actually, while we're down here. We're pretty close to it.
I told Blurot that setting up a house near a Nord Barrow would be trouble. Another outsider? At least you look more capable than that braggart, Narcissus Dren. Not anymore. The Dark Elf said he could help us with our Draugr problem and headed up to the Barrow. I probably shouldn't have let him go, but he seemed confident and said he was an expert in everything. The damned Nords won't stay dead. They keep wandering out of the Barrow, and that's just not right. We have no problem dealing with any Draugr that get close to the village, but we won't enter a Nord Barrow. I just hope the Dark Elf is all right. You'll check on Narcissus Dren? Thank you. My clan has an aversion to disturbing the dead, especially the dead of different races. The Barrow's at the top of the hill. The Dark Elf said he'd send word, but we haven't heard anything since he left. We didn't want anything to do with the drama surrounding Orsinium, so Blurot gathered us up and moved us out here. We just want to be left alone to hunt and herd in peace. Blurot is our chief, and he's a perfectly fine leader. As his hunt wife, I help him as best as I can. He's brave and strong, but sometimes he just lets his mind wander. That's why he likes it way out here. Says he can finally hear himself think. He showed up a few days ago, all proud and preening. For a puny dark elf, he sure made a lot of noise. From what he told us, he's some kind of famous treasure hunter, but I never heard of him before he introduced himself. Treasure hunter, dungeon delver, and heroic adventurer. At least that's what it said on the book he showed me. I thought something was off, but now that he's disappeared, I'm pretty sure he's more air than substance. He walked into the village shortly after the first Draugr was spotted and asked if we were having a problem with the Barrow. He offered to take care of it for us, and we readily accepted. Now that I think about it, it all seems pretty convenient. I don't really know that much about the place. We have a strict rule about not disturbing the resting places of the dead. It's an old Nord Barrow at the top of the hill. That's where the Dark Elf went, and we haven't seen him since. I'm the hunt wife. I can see blood ticks on a horker at 50 paces, so it was simple enough to track the Draugr back to their lair. We can handle a walking corpse or two, but something must have disturbed the Barrow to make them so agitated.
Alright, another issue that we can take care of soon. Looks like we're coming up on that love poem, though.
This land inspires me. I already have enough ideas to fill an entire book of poetry. Famous? Perhaps. Some people like my poems, and that is enough for me. But you want an orc poem. What particular topic intrigues you? War? Blood? Revenge? I know a decidedly graphic verse advocating the benefits of evisceration. A love poem for an orc? Are we talking about the same orcs? The violent, bad-tempered, warlike people? Those orcs? I'm not certain they write about love. Certainly not like the Bretons or Nords. Perhaps I could interest you in a Wrothgar love sonnet. Let me think. Oh, Of course. Have you heard the poem about the warrior and the axe she loves? Ode to a battle axe, I believe it is called. I suppose I could change a word or two, and it might suffice for your purposes. Indubitably. I'll just change my axes to my lady love.
What the heck? I guess there must be like a dragon that just spawns here. That's a bit unfortunate.
This land inspired. A love poem. Indubitably. I'll just change my axes to my lady loves, and fills me with a lust for blood becomes fills me with a lust for you. Not up to my usual standards, but I think you'll agree that it has a certain charm.
Alright, well we got the love poem there at least. Okay, so we're heading off that way. Okay. Probably be easier if my hound out. I think I ran straight into something back there. They tend not to like that. I'm curious as to where I'm even going at this point. I seem to have managed to get somewhere, though. No longer any snow about. Huh, okay. A couple things here. Not anything too interesting, though, to be honest. Yeah, let's go ahead and charge it. Why not? Actually, now that I think about it, I'm missing any poisons on there, aren't I?
Have you seen any good game animals around? I haven't had any luck all day. Mostly deers and bears. Sometimes I'll even go after echoters, but they're usually more trouble than they're worth. Really? I love venison, but you need to sneak up on those critters carefully. I got kicked right in the tusk by a deer once. Hurt like you wouldn't believe.
I saw a deer or two on my way here, so I'm not lying about that. Oh, we found the last way shrine. It was down this way. Okay. Great Bay way shrine. Huh. Surprised we didn't set that troll off. Oh, we found the last icon too. I think the dwell that we need to like map out is right here too, so let's go ahead and grab it.
You helped strengthen the pact in Stormhold. Thank you. Don't worry, my partner will be all right. He just twisted his ankle running out of that damned ruin. Bardun's pride will hurt more than his injury come morning. That and our empty gold pouch. Should have known this job sounded too easy. We were sent to find Kurazov, who's supposedly inside the ruin. His mother hired us, said we had to save her son. There was something about her, like she wasn't totally forthcoming. But the gold she offered was good enough that we didn't press it. Sure, a subcontract, as it were, for a share of the gold, of course. Maybe you'll have better luck in there than we did, or at least you won't have to deal with quite as many skeletons. Just be careful in there. Those ruins can be dangerous, even when you're as experienced as Bardun over there. Asking questions and getting the lay of the land. I like that. Shows you're as professional and as dedicated as we are. And smart, too. Go ahead. Ask your questions. The sooner we get this done, the sooner we all get paid. The locals call it Thukazod's Sanctum. Some bit tale about an orc who's lived here for centuries. Not a lich or a vampire or anything like that, mind you. Just an actual, immortal, lives forever and ever orc. Have you ever heard such nonsense? We're just Miram and Bardun. Lovers, partners, and the best bounty hunters west of Morrowind. We came to Wrothgar and set up shop, and it wasn't long before we had our first paying customer. If only Bardun hadn't hurt his damn ankle. Nothing special as far as I can tell. Nothing other than the gold his mother is paying us to find him and bring him back home. Come to think of it, that makes him doubly special in my mind. I don't know about you, but I enjoy getting paid.
Alright, so another quest here for this Dwelve. How many Dwelves have we found so far? It's definitely been a few. Okay, we got one here. Second one here. Third one here. Fourth one here. Fifth one there. Okay, I think we're missing just one more of the Dwelves. Oh, I guess we missed one of the eye things too. I guess we haven't found that. We haven't been so lucky with the world bosses though. I think we've only found like... yeah, we've only found 3 of those. Anyways, let's go ahead and get this eye thing. We have quite a number of quests at this point, I think. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. 14 of them, wow. Okay. I think I accidentally just took a potion, but whatever. So I think there's a max of having 15 quests at once, so we probably should actually work on these. That's actually a bad spot to drop down at. Yeah, it looks like I just committed. Okay, Shipwreck Cove found. There's a harpy there. Let's start beating up harpies. Well, that certainly makes it easier. Actually, looks like we found the one of the public dungeons off this way. Oh, we didn't get all the sedge grass. Okay. For some reason, I thought it was going to give us 2 each, but whatever. I do want to get this marked on our map down here. Oh, there was some sort of enemy around here, because I just walked past something. Alright, very good. Found one of the public dungeons. I believe there's 2 of them actually, though. The other one I think is like way up to the northeast, I think it was. But I don't think we actually got to map that one. Yeah, let's go ahead and get out of here and try and get this 4KL over here. Curiously enough, they're all kind of spread out about here, I think. Oh, Thieves' Trove. Ooh, antiquity, okay. That's actually part of the new thing that came out with Greymore, I believe. As they already have like their own kind of antiquity system here in Wrothgar. Okay, we're almost there. I think it may even be up here. Just gotta find a proper way to get up, I guess. Okay, here they are.
Before all this Orsinian nonsense, people used to respect the privacy of the noble recluse. Congratulations, you found me. What are you? Another lovelorn cub trying to win the affection of an orc who's too good for you? Away with you! My ale takes months to brew, and I won't part with what I have left so you can have an evening of passion. What's so... Listen here, outsider. I use only the finest ingredients and freshest spring water to brew my ale. Not to mention the 7 secret spices and the 100-year-old yeast I inherited from my mother. It packs a kick and does the trick. Orcs aren't worth their weight in Horker stew without a romantic urge and a healthy taste for good ale. But yes, my special brew has been known to accentuate the urge, especially in women. That's why I stay out here and keep my batches small. There, Nord. Is this? It is. I've heard of Volliard's buzzed meat, but I've never had the opportunity to try it. All right, fine, let's trade. I wonder if they really put a bee in the bottle.
What?
Volliard's buzzed mead! Listen, it actually buzzes! I can't wait to take a swig. What in the name of Malakath's left tusk? Why are there so many bees? Ah!
Well, that's unfortunate. Yeah, I'm kind of wanting to go ahead and collect the rest of the ingredients, honestly. Like, I don't know. Let me see where they would be. Where are they? Okay, the cheese is down this way, and then the perfume is almost to Sorrow's. Okay. That's actually pretty far. I was actually planning on going to the last chief here, but I guess this video is going to be more about doing some of the side quests instead. Okay. And when we go back to Orsium and pick up the cheese, we can also get rid of that art quest. You already have that one, okay. I think this is going to be down at the camp by where we first met Stibbons, I think. Yeah, little fox.
You make more noise than a mountain bear in heat. I heard you coming from an arrow's flight away, and I smelled you from 2. Is there something I can do for you? Perfume? Orcs don't wear perfume. Only Bretons and fancy elves enjoy that flowery stink. Why in the world would you think I wear perfume? Rigert? The Nord ambassador? You seem friendly enough. We met while I was visiting with my clan chief. What's this really all about? Tell me and maybe I can help. That sly dog. I knew he liked Lazditha. But the only perfume an orc woman loves is the smell of battle and the scent of our enemy's blood. An orc chief often fights a powerful foe before wooing a wife. My chief reeked when he asked for my hand. As a matter of fact, I've been tracking the great bear Norgim for days. It's smart and strong, definitely worthy of Lazditha. Norgim hunts in the nearby streams. Get some of that stink on Rigert, and Lazditha will melt with desire. I guarantee it.
Alright, guess we have to go fight a bear. I guess I was wrong. It wasn't quite where I thought it was going to be. We got quite a ways to go. Okay. Don't really want to fight the mammoth, so we'll go ahead and leave that alone. Lore book. All right. Is that the bear? Yeah, looks like it's the bear. I blocked that because I think that usually knocks me down. And down. And we got the bear musk. Okay. We're actually not that too far away from the way shrine either. Have we gotten Xenagas? Yeah, okay, we have it. Never mind. You'll get this Shatful one, because that's closer than the actual one in Orseum.
Have you come for my cheese? That seems to be the only thing anyone ever wants to talk to me about these days. That old hearthwife's tale again. Yes, Wooly here gives the best milk in 7 strongholds. And yes, Wooly's milk makes the most delicious and smooth and creamy cheese in all of Wrothgar. But its amorous attributes have been greatly exaggerated. Well, I didn't say that. The quality of Wooly's milk, combined with my secret processes, does add a tinge of arousal with every bite you take. But cheese, even my cheese, won't make an orc fall in love with you. It's not magica, you know. Curdled mammoth cheese? That's a Nord delicacy. I mean, I suppose that would be a fair trade. Just remember that Wooly's cheese can be rather potent. A little goes a long way when it comes to romancing an affectionate orc.
Alright, we got all the pieces. Though there's another quest here we have to, like, get rid of while we're here. If I can find it. No, it's not that one. Okay, there we go. I assume I know where I'm going.
This is taking forever.
Should be right about here, I think. Yeah, we're definitely heading back to this museum quite a bit.
What an undeniable aroma. Let's see, bones, more bones, a slightly different bone, some sticky goop to hold it all together. Oh, my friend, you have outdone yourself. Have faith. The sculpture begins as a block of stone. A masterful painting, nothing but canvas on a board. Time to assemble this for Preparator Nagaza. Soon, all shall witness my glorious homage to Wrothgar's ogres.
What is this?
Masterpiece, delivered as promised.
What is this mess?
Mess? But this is an authentic replication of ogre artwork, as requested. The materials came straight from an ogre den.
By the bloody cursed Daranar! It reeks!
Ah, you understand?
I understand the gourd's rising in my throat!
It's perhaps not my best work. My mentor said he could teach me nothing except that art is a journey. Each attempt an experience regardless of the result, and that experience can often be art itself. Let's both agree that's what this is.
That's definitely something. I can go ahead and hit up the way shrine that's over that way, it looks like. That should take us close to over to where Wrothgar is. I guess that's close enough. Alright, continuing on. I happened to look up, like, where the area we should be getting the last 12, and there's also a world boss near it as well, I think. So I'm gonna go ahead and head on down that way and grab that while I still have the thought of the map in my mind. We got a cavern down this way. We also have the last eye thing over this way too. Yeah, there's the Dwelled. So that was the final eye marker there. So we don't have to worry about that at least now. Wow, that was close to death as it could be.
Where? Careful, friend. Argent Mine has been overrun. I barely made it out alive. Murder and mayhem, that's what happened here. It was the Magnar Pack. They attacked us, decimated the Silver Dawn. I think I'm the last of the Order left alive. The Pack needs to pay for this outrage. I want them all dead. The Silver Dawn is a sacred order of werewolf hunters. The Magnar Pack are werewolves. They attacked our stronghold in the Argent Mine. I barely escaped, but I had to leave our sacred banner behind. Without it, the Order can't rise again. If you really plan to recover our banner, you must be on your guard in the mine. Not only are the werewolves cunning and fast, but the Order placed traps throughout the mine to protect it. Our founder, Adeliza Silveraxe, crafted the banner to honor her beloved son, who was turned into a werewolf. Forced to kill him, she weaved her tears and blood into the banner, and each commander since has added a drop of blood to the sacred flag. It's done as part of a ritual. They fast for 3 days and meditate before the banner. They see visions of Adeliza Silveraxe. She made it our sacred duty to rid the world of the curse of werewolves. I am honored to be part of the Order. I will find other members of our Order, if they still survive. If not, I will recruit new members. Either way, we will rebuild. The banner will serve to rally us. I won't let Magnar and his mangy beasts win the day. I simply won't allow it. We had precious little warning that the Pack was coming, but it was enough. We set up traps to slow or even kill the invaders. Rock falls, spikes, bear traps, that sort of thing. Tread carefully in there.
Okay, so we did find the last Dwelled here. There's a world boss not too far away either. Let's go ahead and get this marked on our map. I'm kind of interested in maybe doing the 12s ahead of time than I usually do. Now that I have them all uncovered. There's just giants hanging out here. back into Winterborn territory, looks like. And I think there's one more world boss over that way, so let's go ahead and grab that. And then I think that makes 5 out of the 6 world bosses for us, but I don't know offhand what the last one is. Yeah, so we weren't too far away from it last time, because we were over here by Exile's Barrel just a little bit ago. Yep, I was right. There is one down this way. I think this one was done not too long ago, actually. Yeah, that makes 3, 4, 5 of them. Okay. We're missing one of them, but I'm sure we'll find it eventually. We'll just go ahead and teleport back to the Way Shrine that way. Okay, yeah, off this way.
You walked into the Crypt of Hearts and survived? I don't believe it.
I guess I must have came in from a different way than I usually do.
My friend, welcome back. But tell me, were you able to acquire the ingredients for my evening of orcish romance? That is most excellent news. Rigard's heart dances like the patrons in the fire pit of the Flaming Niche. How did everyone like my Nordic gifts? Were they excited beyond all thought and reason? Really? That indicates that everything will turn out well. It must have been a queen bee they put into the mead. But Ambassador Lasdotha will be here any moment. She said she had documents for me to sign. Quick, give Rigard the items of love. Woolly crab cheese, special ale, an orcish love poem. Even a stinky orc perfume. My gratitude and wonderment know no bounds. And here comes Lasdotha, my sweet emerald coquette. Hurry, my good friend. You must hide.
Ambassador Rigard, I have those documents. Is this a good time?
My sweet Lasdotha. Rigard has gifts for you, ripe with orcish affection.
Ambassador Rigard, this is highly inappropriate. Wait, is that a chater cheese I smell?
My sweet, my blade, my lady love. Your pommel fits my hand like an armored glove. I promise to never let our attraction dull, even when we've crushed his skull.
Ambassador Rigard, I can't abide such behavior.
But my jade goddess, you understand.
Oh, Rigard, pay no attention to Lazdutha. You've won my heart with your gifts of affection.
Ulfala, this is most confusing. Rigard had no idea you had such feelings.
How could I not? After all, you completed the ancient marriage proposal. We're engaged now.
Rigard never expected... Wait, what?
Gah!
That was not what I was expecting. All's well that ends well, right? Okay, we need to bring these ingredients back, so that's going to be the last thing we do for this video. Oh, it's a costly teleport, but I don't feel like running back to the Wade Shrine. I got plenty of gold anyways. Anyways, I think in the next video we're going to go ahead and work on the Dwelves, I think. Let me see. Sure is a good bit of fall damage I take all the time.
Too salty. One handful of salt next time. More than enough to serve brain pockets at the competition. I do believe I perfected the recipe with my earlier batch. Would you care for a taste? They're especially crisp. Here you go. Pull it apart with your hands and scoop out the... yes, like that. So, how is it? Isn't it juicy? The grass casing draws the bile from the brain mash, which gives it a good snap. This is an old recipe from Shatul. They travel well, and the harpy bile is a natural preservative. I'm glad to hear it. I hope the King's Hearthwife has a similar experience. I have a drink and an appetizer, but I need a few more dishes before I'm ready to enter the competition.
Yeah, I figured we were gonna get some more of these.
The main course requires more planning. For now, I need a dessert. The ingredients are closer this time. It'll be a walk through an ogre-infested park. You'll want to look for Echater moss, preferably untouched by any Echater. It's the subtle glue which will hold the ogre heart and intestines together. There's no actual glue. It's just an expression. Of course. It thrives in freezing temperatures, which is why it's confused for a weed. It's actually quite healthy to eat for Echater and people alike. Try to get the stuff before the Echaters do. The taste of their drool would not add to the dish. There's an ogre outcast who's said to eat nuts, berries, and vegetables, never meat. It's like the opposite of a Valenwood Bosmer. Think how tender his organs must be. Of course. I know, I had the same idea, but I asked a priest of Malakath who assured me ogre innards were commonly found in ancient orc dishes. Does this mean the Daedric Prince of Vengeance favors pies? I forgot to ask the priest. That's what I thought. So, I hunted down a cultist of Namira. After a series of beatings, he confirmed the Lady of Decay would strike him with 5 kinds of pox if he offered up a slice of ventricle pie. 2 Daedric princes agree. Not cannibalism.
Well, I guess that does work out. It's actually not that far at all, now that I look at it. Maybe I should do this first.
Brain pocket. Is that what she's cooking? Don't worry, it isn't elf brains. They're far sweeter.
What did I just hear? Far sweeter, okay. Seems kind of unfortunate to have to kill a guy that's not even, like, killing people, you know? Oh, we got some moss at least. Is that the other, I don't remember if we've gotten that one or not. I have to go over there and check. That's just one of them. Shoot. Oh, there's one over here. Okay. That works out. Dramatic battle against the radish eater. And down. Anyways, let's go ahead and check out this spot before we head back. Yeah, maybe this isn't a spot that we saw before. Oh, there's a sky shard over here. Let's go ahead and grab that. We actually haven't seen that many around here. Okay, that should be all 6 world bosses too. Nice.
Interesting taste, but nobody will eat a dish that smells like old Reeves. Perfect! Ventricle pie requires the freshest ingredients. Ogre hearts don't exactly keep unless you bake them quickly. I have one last slice from my previous attempt. You're welcome to it. Here you go. Have a slice. Large bites, as the chiefs of old would do. So, how did it turn out? Surprising, isn't it? A bit nutty from the moss, but the intestinal quiche contrasts well with the vascular cream pockets. Chewy, too. In the halls of old Orsinium, no meal was complete until they served ventricle pie. They say it's a real tusk cleaner. It should round out the meal nicely. Thanks to your efforts, I have ingredients for everything but the main course. We've come this far. If it's no trouble, I'd like you to procure what I need. I need something to draw the attention of the cultural competition judges. Something spectacular. That's why I want to cook a stew inside a bear's head. You with me? The glacial tomato features in this dish, so bring me a bundle. Also some Tundra Truffles and a decent amount of Durzog lichen. As for the bear head, I want you to take it from Gnarlfang's shoulders. Bastard ain't my shipment of coffee beans. Of course, it's just a tomato. We call them glacial because the cold soil gives them a richer flavor. There's a small patch near Orsinium. The farmer and I are on good terms, so grab what you need. Tundra truffles are delicacies fit for a chief. Look near the old aqueduct, in areas without snow. Durzog lichen is spread around when Durzog migrate. It's where they were, not where they are. The seeds catch in their paws or something. Location, really. Also, snow truffles have a very distinct flavor. While delicious, they would overpower the dish. On its own, the Tundra truffle is far more subtle, but it is perfect for bringing other tastes to the forefront. Say what you want about tradition. I think orcs first turned a bear head into food because it looks amazing. All the rest is hot smoke up the flue. The preferred meal of Baloth Bloodtusk himself, if you believe the Orsinian vendors, which you shouldn't.
Alright, we're learning quite a bit about Orcish cuisine here. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and leave things off here, and next time we're going to go ahead and take on the Dwelves, all 6 of them.